and then I did it, and I felt the best I've ever felt. Super energy. I'm talking about waking up and I'm like, let's go. Like no coffee, no nothing. And my mood, it was just kind of like I felt so happy. And yeah, it's crazy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love. Now, most of you know I've lost over 100 pounds. So today I wanted to talk about intermittent fasting because it is definitely something that I've utilized over all these years. It's made things a lot easier for me. And a lot of you have questions about fasting. So I figured I would just kind of try to run down very, very quickly and easily on the different styles of fasting. And so first things first, I don't want you to be afraid of fasting because we all fast. While we're sleeping, we're fasting. And so some of us just extend it a little longer than others. Just because I'm not structured and I'm not one that macro tracks, and I've never been one to really keep track of everything that I eat, like to the T. Intermittent fasting just really helps me stay within a window. So it's basically what it is. Like the definition of fasting is just not eating, okay? That's just plain and simple. It is not consuming any calories. But when you're first starting off, you definitely don't want to go like all in and be like, boom, I'm going to do a 24-hour fast. Like you want to start off. Fasting is like a muscle. The more you do it, the easier it gets, the stronger you get. So you can start off with a 12-hour fast, then go up the following week to 14 hours. And then from there, go to 16 hours. And then depending on how you're feeling, be like, you know what, today I'm not gonna eat until like 2 p.m. I'm gonna do a whole 18-hour fast. One thing that can be like a great reset after a weekend, if you just went ham, you're like, it was the weekend, I went out, I ate all the things, I had some drinks, I just, you're just living life over the weekend. One thing that I used to love to do is a 24-hour fast. How I do it is basically just go like from dinner. So let's say Sunday dinner, you finish your dinner on Sunday, and then I'd fast the entire day until dinner Monday. So technically, like you don't go a day without eating, but you do go 24 hours without eating. You know what I mean? And there's so many benefits. Fasting is like a great reset button. It's also a great way to like push you. If you are just starting your weight loss journey or you're kind of stuck, you've like hit a plateau and you're like, Myra, I'm literally doing everything. I'm not, cheating. I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to be doing or eating. And the scale's just not moving. Intermittent fasting can be a great little push. So those are great. They have a lot of health benefits. Remember, once your body has burned through all of your food, once it's already digested and kind of burned through it, then your body goes into this stage called autophagy, which just starts to kind of purify your cells, and it just has great health benefits. I feel like sometimes people tend to think of fasting like very negatively. And there's no reason to. Like, do your research. You don't even have to listen to me because I'm just speaking from personal experience, but like go out there, there's so many books. I've read the book from Dr. Fung. It's a book all on fasting. It's amazing. I love it. And it really got me to do an extended fast. So I've done a 7-day fast. So these are extended fasting. This is like once you've been fasting for a while and you are confident, you're like, I got this. There's so many health benefits. Our bodies are self-healers, and fasting could really, really help heal your body. And then on top of that, there's also other fasts that don't necessarily mean like you're eating nothing. Let me know if you've heard of these, okay? So there's an egg fast, which obviously you're eating eggs. There is a beef fast, so just like ground beef and butter. There is a bone broth fast. So like you're literally just drinking bone broth all day long. Anyway, there are so many different types of fasts, but if you are trying to do like an OG, just like a traditional fast, then it's pretty much like a water fast. You're having water, your electrolytes, your tea, and then you're having coffee. Me personally, I like to go the electrolyte route because electrolytes have the electrolytes and minerals that your body needs for the day. And so you feel like you don't get a headache, you don't feel fatigued, you don't feel like tired or anything like that. A great option, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I love the little element packets. Chili mango, guys, I'm telling you, it is so delicious. Just empty a little packet into a big jug. I definitely like to do it in the big tub. I actually have a little packet here. So it's just a little packet like this. And this is perfect when you're fasting because it doesn't actually break your fast. This one has flavor, but they have one that is completely unflavored. So if you are like, I don't know how I feel about the stevia or the chili mango flavor, I wanna go the complete unflavored route, they have the unflavored route, but this has the perfect ratio, especially for fasting. It's 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and then 60 milligrams of magnesium. So it's great not only to hydrate your body, but it's also great to regulate your hormones for both men and women.
Right now, Element is offering my listeners a free sample pack with any order. That's 8 single serving packets free with any Element order. This is a great way to try 8 of their flavors or share Element with a salty friend. Get yours at drinkelement.com/low carb love. This deal is only available through my link. You must go to drinklmnt.com/low carb love.
But that is super, super important. Like when you are fasting, you definitely want to make sure that you are hydrating because you're not having anything else. Even if you're doing like a shorter fast, like you don't have to do an extended fast to make sure that you're getting those electrolytes and minerals and just water in. So regardless of which fast you want to do, fasting definitely has a lot of benefits. For weight loss, I would say it's probably one of the best tools that you can utilize because it's free. It has a ton of health benefits, and it genuinely helps to get your weight down. One, because depending on how long you're fasting, remember, you're basically cutting out a meal. And it doesn't mean that you're gonna eat much less, but you're eating it in a smaller, tighter window. So you're also not gonna be snacking, your insulin and your glucose isn't gonna be elevated all day long. Because I think a lot of times what happens is like, we just kind of graze, right? Throughout the day, it's like, oh, let's have an apple, oh, let's have a pickle, and let's have a little piece of this and a piece of that. So your glucose and your insulin are just kind of all over the place. So you wanna keep it as leveled and as stable as possible. And so intermittent fasting really helps with that, because remember, if you're eating in like an 8-hour window, so you eat a good lunch, enough so that you don't want to snack, because snacking is not really great. And coming from someone who loves to snack, that's why I stick to, like, a lot of my snacks are usually high protein, because protein isn't gonna spike my insulin or my glucose. Like, it's gonna keep it pretty stable. And then after you've had your, really good lunch, then you have a great dinner. And so you've had those 2 meals within like an 8-hour period, and then you're gonna go, the rest of the day until the following day without eating. And so all of those hours, your body has time to digest your food. And then after that, it also has time to really just start to kind of heal itself. Again, like, you don't have to take my word for it. I love to share what has worked for me. And I hope that, it works for you too. But you can always go just Google, like, you will see, Google, type in like the ultimate benefits of like an extended fast or something like that, and you can see. But I cured a lot of gut issues with an extended fast, and I ended up doing a 7-day fast, then I did a 5-day fast, and then I did a few 3-day fasts, and my stomach problems never came back. But that was after I read a book. I read the book that I mentioned by Dr. Fung, and I was just so, like, I felt so mentally strong after I read that book, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. And then I did it, and I felt the best I've ever felt. Super energy. I'm talking about waking up and I'm like, let's go. Like, no coffee, no nothing. And my mood, it was just kind of like, I felt so happy. And yeah, it's crazy. I mean, if you follow people that intermittent fast or that are like regular fasters, you probably heard them say, like, just try it so you know what I'm talking about. Like, because it's almost like you can't explain how good you feel. So overall, I just feel like it's great for our bodies, so many health benefits. And on top of that, it is a great tool to have for weight loss. So if you have any comments, I'd love to hear your feedback. Comment down below, let me know what you think. But if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the little bell notification so that you're reminded every time I post a video. And share my channel, share this video with friends and family that are either trying to lose some weight or just trying to make healthier choices in their life. But thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.